tournament since November. So think about the mental exhaustion that these teams are going through.
And that is what makes these medals much more coveted. And let's see who will score first. And if that will be ominous for either team. Starting off with a rally. First, Tubino will go. Blocking of Akari, working so far. Molde sending it over. Grethcel Soltones, she had that winning point in match number 1. What a rally. Tubino. And it's going to be that guy tonight. We are going to be here for a while if this continues. And we talked about how
it's overpassed.
Almost, yes. Another chance here for Akari to set up. Eli Soyud. Roy's coming from the back. Broken play. Soltones will settle for that underhanded set, but she's not complaining.
But the same attack
has already 2 points. Like we said, Boss Dina Wong is able to spread serves out, but the sets out. Look at that. CC Rondina is a very efficient defensive player, but she had a hard time.
She was there. Yeah. She did read that. It could have been tight. That's a good set.
Get it again. Stop. Just stop. You can't just have one blocker against Eli Soyud. But you can see that CC Rondina has been frustrated. I mean, she has been checked so often. And after a while, you see her kind of holding back, just sending over shorter balls. And that's something that Choco Mucho has to do. I mean, credit that to the rest of Choco Mucho, particularly the setter, Dina Wong, because despite really talagang bantay sarado sila kay CC, nakakalagpas pa rin yung iba, except that time.
Except for that one.
Yes. I was setting it up, and then comes Akari with that solid defensive players on the court.
It's a good serve. What a spot.
Oh, Des Cheng also, she was brought in at the serve, so that is her first time on the court.
Telling her squad to stay a bit more patient, hesitation, and also confusion as well when it comes to the defense, talking about Akari. As for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, they are on a roll here in set number 2.
We also did hear Coach Taka say they need a change of mindset. So Coach Taka, you know, it's probably the Japanese volleyball in him. That it is. And so far, she's only scored 3 times today. Great blocking.
The block was there for Akari.
And let's take a look. And that one just through the blockers. Quick points for Akari. I'm not on the score sheet. I got the wrong uniform on. Play continues here. Choco Mucho with a 6-point advantage. Oh, and Akari's right
for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Well, game number 3, on the other hand, is a subject that they still want to keep discussing. Today, the Flying Titans are playing like a team reborn, and Royce Sabino's steady hand is leading the charge. As she told me, she's learned to turn pressure into fuel. She knows that CC is here, but they're also counting on her to make a difference tonight. However, Akari isn't out, not with Mitch Cobb running things around. As she said, it's all about trusting my gut. The goal hasn't changed. Set, score, push, survive. Choco Mucho's knocking on the door of a game number 3, while Akari is trying to slam it shut. What gives first, the pressure or the will to win? We'll find out, Chicky and Jamie.
Needs to become is really the setter. You got to stay composed from start to finish.
And, you know, we got to call out Camille Cal also, who has been playing.
Good serve coming from Cobb.
CC with a soft touch. Good cover by Akari. Oh! And again, Grethcel Soltones, it's just like almost an easy over ball, just sending it over, and she scores again. Ito yung ayaw ni Coach Dante. You have to anticipate these over balls.
And these are the points that you can control.
Eli Soyud also not putting out the numbers we're used to. That falls back in to Choco Mucho's court. A little frustration from Royce Tubino. We saw that in her face.
could feel the frustration coming from Honey Royce. It's also a full front line for the Chargers. Michelle Cobb in the back row.
Are we looking at set 4? Cici will get the touch. Lacsina will counter. And that is 3 in a row for Ivy Lacsina coming through. Points coming from both Cici Rondina and in the end, Ivy Lacsina finishing it for Akari. Set 4 coming up. Of course, you need that as a setter. Soyud blocked. Good coverage by Hazareno. That's a tough set. Here comes Eli Soyud trying to go cross court. Micah Ortiz still in the game. Ooh, a little collision there.
What a spot.
Gets a Soltones. Got it, Soltones.
What cross-court attacks.
Lacsina again with the tip.
Very deceiving in that sequence. Ivy Lacsina.
Yeah. Malaman ng playbook ni Coach Dante. Cici again. Hazareno with a stop. Lacsina with a bomb there. Isa Molde with a stop. And here comes Akari. It's going to be a quick one, yeah. But good option, the middle there. That's a good option. We saw Mitch Cobb apologizing there to Eza Madrigal for that. And Cobb taking a look at the blockers, giving it still to Ivy Lacsina. And that one is going to be a point.
Gotta be ready, gotta stay low for moments like that. That's a good set by Cobb.
Oh, and a better pickup by Cici. Ball still alive. One more chance for Akari. This time it's Soltones on the left pin. Sharp cross. Good enough for point number 14. But that is still a 5-point lead for Choco Mucho.
Untimely error.
Lacsina also she is just 5-point deficit. It's tough, but they're not out. They're down, but not out. Talking about Akari. Lacsina again. Good bounce there. Covered by Choco Mucho. Wow. Wow, matira matibay talaga. At ang Akari pinapakita nila ang tibay nila.